rolling the dice with point and shoots. So yeah, I wanted to get a good point and shoot, a good film point and shoot, and obviously the T2 comes up, T3. I was looking at Ricoh GRs as well, and they're just, for a point and shoot, well, especially the Contax, but they're very expensive. Very, very expensive. And something you got to keep in mind, like a lot of these really good point and shoots from the 90s, they've got little computers in them, and they're going to fuck up eventually. So you're going to roll the dice anyway, and there's not going to be parts available for it. But that's what keeps it exciting as well, you know. You don't know what you're going to get. Generally, they're pretty good, though. Especially when they're made in Japan, you know, shit generally lasts a long time. They make things properly. Like I said, I wanted to get a 35mm point and shoot, and I come across the L35AF. It's actually, I bought it for my wife for her 30th, just for something that you could like just literally as the name's point and shoot, something that had a sick lens on it that would produce that bit of nostalgia that you want from point and shoots, and good image quality, and just I wanted like a decent aperture as well. So because you can get other ones cheaper as well that are older and they sit around 3.5 and they move aperture, but I mean sometimes they've got to zoom in and then they change. But anyway, that's not important. And I wanted something like a 28 or a 35mm, and for a point and shoot, I actually think 35mm is sort of the sweet spot. I don't really like 35mm otherwise. I think for a point and shoot though, it is perfect. It's wide enough where you can capture landscapes, you can capture, you know, environmental portraits, and get up close and take portraits as well. But it's not, but it is a bit tighter than 28. 28, you know, it's sick just snapping them off and then getting context of what's going on, but you can just get a little bit more concentration on the image that you want. And while you're already limited with what you can do, because you've only basically got, well, with this you've only got the shutter button, that's the only control you have other than the ISO dial, it sort of makes sense sticking around that focal length. So the rolling of the dice component of this video is I got this for $100, and they go for around $400 plus, $400 Australian plus. Not overly, you know, like you can get a cheaper point and shoots as well. You know, like the Olympus XA2s, they go in a reasonable price. I think you can get like them around the $200 to $300 mark anyway. But I got this really, really cheap. The problem was, the rolling of the dice component was, the flash was broken on it. It always stayed up. It worked, but the catch didn't close. So I bought it because, yeah, it was super cheap, and I was like, I don't think, for starters, it had an elastic band around it, and I was like, to hold it down. I was like, that'll do for the moment, because we just wanted a point and shoot, and then I'll get it fixed. And I got it fixed, and it was, I think I paid $160 to get it fixed. So all in all, $260 for this camera. And if you're not a professional photographer, having a camera like this, as long as it doesn't, there's like the electronics in it don't fail, will cover you for life. Like, the images it produces is amazing. It feels great in the hand. And again, it has that throwaway, you just chuck it in a pocket. If you've got a jacket on, you can slip it in. It's pretty thick, but yeah, it just feels good in the hand. Like, it's kind of the right size to carry around all day, every day. And it's got flexibility with it. You can shoot street with it. You can shoot, like I said, landscapes with it. You can just document your general life. And I don't know, it deserves more of a shout. It's such a great little camera. And when I saw it, I was like, when I first started looking, I'm like, they look pretty plasticky and cheap. But when you hold it, it's got a lot of heft to it. I don't know exactly how much it weighs. I don't really care how much it weighs. But it doesn't feel like a cheap camera. It feels like it's a sturdy piece of kit. So I just wanted to give this camera some love because it's a great little camera. And I think everyone, if you're slightly keen on documenting your life, should invest. You don't have to get a crazy good camera. You don't have to go out and spend in this case you do have to spend a couple $100. But you don't have to spend loads and loads of money and learn how to become a photographer and learn, the triangle of ISO, shutter speed, and aperture, just pick one of these up and enjoy your life. Just go around, shoot them off. It's super fun, and the photos you get out of it are amazing. So just buy a point and shoot. Stop using your phone. Just take some photos that actually mean something, and you'll be a lot happier. And if you're not a lot happier, at least you've got a cool camera and it looks sick. That's the most important thing, is the vanity of the whole situation. You have something that's retro, and if you want to be a flog, you can just carry that around all day. You could just have it on a wrist strap. People are like, oh, they're a photographer, they're pretty fucking fly. Or you could just have it on your neck and it's like, oh, that's a nice kit. And then if you want to be real bougie, go and buy that, champagne Context too. You'll look great. You might not be able to shoot good photos, but you'll look great and you'll feel great for having something nice. That will cost 4 or 5 times more than this, but looks are important. You could look pretty cool with this too. Maybe not. You might just look like an absolute idiot, and that's okay too. If you have a point and shoot though, you probably have a little bit better time. Not a lot better time, a little bit better. Anyway, like and subscribe. Thanks for today, fellas. Godspeed.